Mcbroom.
Bryce Hall.
Austin Mcbroom has went off.
Austin Mcbroom versus Bryce Hall.
Just got off the phone with Bryce Hall and Austin Mcbroom. 100% confirmed the fight is happening. It looks like this has now turned into a YouTubers versus TikTokers boxing event.
What the fuck is going on? Is this real?
It's a very dangerous game.
So, champ,
What's poppin'? What's crackin'? You know what's crackin'.
Alright, sir, what is your name?
My name is Austin Mcbroom.
My name is Deji Olatunji.
My name is Jarvis.
I'm Tanner Fox.
My name is DDG.
I'm Danny Duncan.
What are you known for?
Hey guys, Company Short Gaming here. So the last fight that I had was August 25th, 2018. A lot of people thought, Deji, you're never gonna box again. Bro, come on, I'm boxing again.
D4R is out right now.
I'm so happy with the land, but I can't complain. Oh my god!
That's what I was saying the whole time.
Let's go.
Just knowing that I can never play Fortnite again.
I feel like everything I do, it always ends up with a fucking cop showing up or me getting in trouble. This is my first time, man.
I'm Bryce Hall.
What's up, guys? My name is Taylor Moore.
What's up, y'all? My name is Mike Lee.
My name is Jay White.
My name is Vinny Hacker.
This guy's 30 years old, he has a whole family. It would be actually nice to knock him out, especially for $5 million.
He ain't got nothing to fight for. He ain't got a girlfriend no more. I got 3 kids and a wife.
Do you have any special message to Austin?
He doesn't know what he just signed up for.
He is gonna get slept. Steroids ain't gonna help him either.
Austin, you're about to get your ass knocked out by a TikToker.
It's nothing personal, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna whoop your ass.
I hope you're ready, Vinny.
I'm excited for this card, man. This is a very sick card.
No more dancing with him for the night.
Bryce Hall versus Austin Mcbroom. This fight is actually happening, but it's so much bigger because this event is going to be TikTokers versus YouTubers.
Right now on the come up, lately been talking my shit because I know I come from the gutter since I'm such a brother. Then I go pop out in all of this linen like I was a baller. How can you hate me?
Yeah, I'm excited for this card, man. This is a very sick card. I just know it's just gonna be a dope event.
I don't care about these cameras, dude. I'll smack the fuck out of you. I swear to God.
I think Bryce looked a little nervous.
No shit, like don't touch him.
You wanted this fight. I don't need this fight.
To completely dominate all these people.
They need to take this sport seriously because what happened to Nate Robinson could very easily happen to one of them.
People in the UK YouTube, are demanding that Gibb gets a shot with Taylor Holder. No, if Gibb were to fight Taylor Holder and he loses, that's it. Gibb's career's done.
If you're not scared of fighting Gibb, you are an idiot.
It's gonna be me.
Hey Taylor, did you find out your opponent yet or not yet? Supposedly, it's Gibb.
You need this, all right? You need this redemption. The whole UK is behind you. They want to see Gibb come out with a win.
I'm coming for the best. They say he's the best. We'll see.
I wish you luck, man. For real, I'm about to fuck your ass up.
KSI, you're next. So the last fight that I had was August 25th, 2018. That was the last fight that I had. And my fight was with Jake Paul. That's almost 3 years now. A lot of people thought, Deji, you're never gonna box again. Honestly, all the people, all those tweets, all those messages, all of that, all those people saying that's it for you, Dej. Like, you're shit. You lost to Jake Paul. You're bad. You suck. Just quit boxing. Yeah, I didn't listen to any of those people. I'll be honest. Honestly, those people. Thank you for the interaction. I appreciate it. I'm
ones that stand out. But when you're prepared, there is no fear. There is no fear of failure.
I know I let a lot of people
because
down.
even if you've walked out of something and you feel like you failed at it, your preparation is so strong that you're going to take that failure and turn it into the outcome you desire. And most people stop at failure. We've all failed at things. It's the most powerful tool you can use. But it all depends on how you use it. It's that drive inside of you, okay? It's what we talk about, the dark side. The dark side is filled with failure, but it's the fuel that burns you like something that's never burned inside you before.
You did bad, you suck, all of that, I understand. You can't say that. In my opinion, I didn't fight as well as I should have. But I'm telling you right now, this is not the end of me. Thank you all. I want a rematch. I don't care. I'll fight anyone. I need to prove myself that this isn't the end of me. Thank you.
Deji, you have nothing to prove after that. You fought like a champion, mate. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Deji!
There's so many individuals out there that are so talented in different things and never accomplish anything. Okay, the world is filled with talented people. You know a lot of them yourselves, okay, and they never accomplish anything. With talent has to come preparation, has to come action, has to come development of being able to take those talents, take those skills, continue to develop them, continue to sharpen them physically, continue to sharpen them mentally, because at some point your physical talent is going to diminish.
You go like this, but then you hit this plateau. And most people hit that plateau, they go, wrong job, wrong relationship, wrong business, because it's not instantly fulfilling them. But the people that go, I'm gonna fight through and go deep, I'm gonna find a way to break through, I'm gonna find a way to learn and know more about this any human alive so that I can help as many human beings as possible, and it won't be bullshit, it's because I've lived it. There is a power in mastery. And how many people do you know are really committed to mastery today? Most people dabble in a million things, they master nothing, and they wonder why they're unfulfilled. Because they're running for the sugar, the next thing that feels good, instead of getting past what doesn't feel good and getting to where you own something. We live in a Facebook world where people fake their life, put new filters, make it look different than it really is, tell stories that, are totally full of it to make themselves look good. Because we live in this kind of false world where significance is more important than love.
I think when you find your lowest point in your life, I think you're kind of open to a lot of things to try to change it and to try to get back on the right path.
Now 3 for 3 here in Beijing, his second world record after he started it off in the 400 IM with
I came up to 170, faced the bigger man, overcame my adversity. Now you want this trilogy? It's on my terms. You can be a dickhead, and you're hard to work with. But at the end of the day, one thing I don't change. And
Ashton was borrowing money from fans to pay the rent.
But it's your brother, and you have to back your brother. No matter what, work together.
Sure, if it was worth it.
At the end of the day, when you got no car, you got no Beverly Hills, it's your brother. You have to, no matter what, you brother versus brother. You don't have time to go side with this and that. When you get to the winning, you don't know the team. That's the brother. If he's stepping, bang him up. Because that's love.
Straight to
in the building.
I didn't know it was gonna be face to face like this. It's close. Hopefully none of us got COVID in this bitch.
Well, we just had our testing today. And I guess that leads us into the first question. Speaking about testing, are you off the roids?
Oh, dude, I am off the roids. You can tell. I dropped all my weight.
I want to kind of tell you what I think is going to happen in this fight, if I could. And you guys can, chime in when I'm done. Austin Mcbroom, I feel like I've seen some of your training. I've seen some of what you've been doing. I feel like that you're going to end up being the better boxer. What I worry about is making it to the end, your endurance, because I think he's going to outbox you if it goes to the end, but I think you will never give up.
What makes you say that? Is it the Stromedy footage?
I think just boxing in general, I think he is so fast. He is so quick on his feet. I think he's going to outbox you, but I feel like you have the power and you have the endurance, and I know you're not going to give up. I don't think you get knocked out. I don't think you'll ever give up.
Do you genuinely think you'll knock me out?
Yeah. I think that this is a tough question because I do agree with him. I think you're a tough dude. Well, at least you portray yourself to be a tough dude. You've gotten to several fights like you've mentioned. We've all seen it. But I think getting hit with something you don't expect could be a different show.
No, I've been hit plenty of times unexpectedly. Never been knocked out.
No?
Yeah.
Bare fist? Been hit?
Yeah, bare fist.
By 50-year-old dudes or by someone that can actually punch?
Yeah, no, like people my age.
Okay.
So like younger than you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll have to see June 12th.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen in this fight?
I'm going to be honest. I think I'm going to knock you out because I have experience. I've knocked people out.
Okay.
Obviously bare fists, but I do have the power.
You think you have enough power for that?
Yeah.
Even after you losing 20 pounds?
Yeah. 100%.
Even off the juice?
100%.
Okay.
Promise you.
All right.
You look exhausted today coming in. Were you training today?
Yeah. Today was my last day of training.
And how did that go?
We've been training at the Evander Holyfield gym. It's like 110 in there. But I finally got down under 165. I feel good.
Awesome. Under 165?
Yeah.
You got to gain some weight there.
I'm 164.4.
Okay, so around 165?
I was told that we have to be under 165.
Okay, don't drop too much lower than that.
No, I'm staying there, don't worry.
Okay. Austin, you've been training here in Florida. Is it different, coming from LA to Florida, the humidity, everything?
It's completely different. I mean, it's hot as fuck out here. The time difference is crazy as shit. We've been trying to stay up late just to be, acclimated to the time because we're going to be fighting, I'm assuming, at midnight, they're saying. So hopefully we're not both
working on that cardio?
Dead tired. I've been going crazy. I think it's been about 5 years since I've actually been conditioned.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
So
yeah, you're gonna need it.
Yeah, I think I'll be just fine. I've been a D1 athlete.
Just making sure.
I'm a D1 athlete. Been doing this for a while. I know what hard work and dedication is.
When was the last time you did that?
I said 5 years ago, but it's
cool.
I breathe, eat, and sleep that shit. I've been doing this since I was 5 years old.
This is not me coming at you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, for sure. And you're a wrestler, correct?
Yeah. So I'm
D1 wrestler or
just used to this one-on-one contact sport.
Oh, so you never did it like seriously?
No? I guess you could say that. No, but I could definitely throw down on a one-on-one contact sport.
Do you think that's the reason why you fight the way you fight because you wrestle?
Yeah. If you look at all my street fights, 100%. Yeah.
So you're used to tackling people and then
literally flipping people. Yeah.
Yeah. So you think you
can't do that though in the boxing ring?
Do you think that's going to hurt you in the ring, June 12th?
No.
No? No. Is that because you've been training?
No, because I know how to use my hands too.
Okay, so you've been actually trained to learn how to actually box.
Yeah.
The Stromedy fight.
Hold on. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, turning to me asking questions. So I'm assuming the whole Stromedy thing, I think, all threw us all for a loop of surprise. And I mean, I wasn't expecting you to come out that terrible. But you've obviously been training. It's been, I think, a month since then or 2 months since then.
Yeah, 2.5 months.
And I'm assuming that you won't come out like that, right?
Yeah, and the footage that you put out like a month ago, boxing those scrubs that you paid $1,000 per round for.
Which you are, a scrub.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Mm-hmm.
You don't look like that anymore, I'd hope, right?
I mean, I was whooping just like how I'm going to whoop your ass.
No, I hope that's not what you look like, though. I'm just hoping that's not what you look like, though.
Okay.
All right.
I notice you guys are really trying to hold back this energy of...
We're not allowed to do anything.
...of wanting to punch each other right now, right here in this interview. And basically the commissioner, said you cannot put hands on each other.
Our security's not even allowed to touch each other.
When that came across, like, how did that feel? Like,
what? That
like,
we can't do
yeah,
anything?
you can't touch each other, like, because, you know.
I mean, I think it's good. I mean, we're 2 days away from the fight, so we'll be able to let all our anger out June 12th.
You're known as the emotional one, right? Where you react or whatever. It seems like you're being able to control all this, these restrictions and everything.
I'm actually very impressed right now.
Yeah.
Be composed.
I'm very professional when I need to be.
Yeah.
Austin, you kind of started this thing about wanting to box some other YouTuber. You called out the Pauls and you did call it Bryce, but why Bryce? Why'd you choose Bryce?
I mean, like I mentioned before, respect for him for being on the list. I mean, he was one of the top dudes in social media, as we all know. It's hard to be successful as a male figure on social media. Women are taking over everything, it seems like, as far as numbers, everything else. So, I mean, for you to have numbers for me to pick from, I mean, respect to him.
Why did you accept this fight? Because at first you weren't. You're like, why? Why do it?
Definitely for the money. Let's just all agree. Let's all admit that it was for the money.
The money's cute. I mean, it's definitely a lot. It's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
You hustled them for the money a little bit.
It's a good amount of money.
Because that first offer was nowhere near.
Not doing this for the money.
Let's all agree though. Let's all
I'd
admit.
do it for the money.
Let's all agree.
I will admit that's a lot of money.
Will you agree that's life changing?
It's for life changing for anyone.
Okay, respect.
$5 million.
Now you guys had a bet. You're getting $5 million, but Austin says, "Listen, if you win, he's going to give you $1 million out of his pocket." Is that bet still on?
Yeah.
And now, are you really going to clean his house if you lose?
So yeah, let's talk about that.
Okay.
Let's be straight up.
What did I say on my Instagram story though?
Come on, bro. Really? He said. You want to know what he said? Did you see
I
what he
didn't
said?
see it. No.
He said if I win, he would pay for my medical bills.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm offering you $1 million.
Dude, you're gonna have a fucked up face. You're gonna have to go to the hospital.
So
I'll pay for your medical bills.
This bet isn't happening then, obviously. But can we make this?
No. It is happening.
Because we're in contract.
No, right here, right now.
It's in contract.
Fuck all that shit.
Okay, let's talk about this bet. Let's see if we can solidify the bet.
If it's in.
Let's be fair then. Let's be fair then.
It's $1 million out of his pocket.
Let's be
going
fair.
to me.
Correct.
There's nothing.
That's fair.
If I lose, going to you.
Why is that though?
Because it's not in the fucking contract.
Why can't we make it?
I'm not changing the contract.
I know, but don't you
the contract's
think
already changed so many goddamn times?
So you're not as confident as you think you are.
Dude, I'm not gonna lose. Like I'm not.
So if you're not gonna lose, put $1 million up like me.
All right, I'll do $1 million just like you.
You do $1 million.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just have $1 million bet.
But it's like the same way as yours. It's the if you knock me out.
Correct. Same way.
Yeah.
So it's fair.
Yeah.
So if there's no knockout, no money gets exchanged.
Yeah.
I'll fuck with that.
All right.
And I'm gonna donate that shit to charity, and we can both decide on where that goes.
Unbelievable. Now, listen.
Y'all got that shit, right? He shook my hand. Y'all got that? All these fucking cameras in here got that shit, right?
Sure. Yeah, they probably got it.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on this card. You guys are representing big platforms. You're representing YouTube. You're representing TikTok. TikTok came out. They had a problem.
I'm a fucking YouTuber.
Why do you think you're a YouTuber?
I am a YouTuber. I got 4 million subs.
But that has nothing to do with anything. You just started YouTube.
I upload 2 times a week.
So you think you're so would you say you're a
video.
TikToker transitioned to a YouTuber?
No, because I've been doing YouTube for years.
Just nobody knew about it. So
well, it seemed like the platform YouTube is supporting the event. TikTok not so much.
I was pulling
you know,
TikTok boosted it a little bit, but I was pulling.
This event is 2 groups of people, right? The TikTokers and the YouTubers. Do you guys feel like a team? Because it seems like the TikTokers are close together, and it seems like the YouTubers are close together. I mean, we have Deji, Gib, literally everybody on this YouTube side going after you recently, Bryce.
Yeah. No.
TikTokers in a battle for the ages. There's no hiding behind your phone. No, now it's face to face. And the only thing thrown here are uppercuts, jabs, and knockout punches.
Let's do them.
And it all happens here in Hard Rock Stadium. It's a gladiator battle for internet supremacy. All leading to tonight's main event. Star Austin Mcbroom against TikTok titan Bryce Hall.
Why do you think? Because
who will emerge victorious? This is Social Glove Battle of the Platform. And now our host, Charlemagne the God.
Yeah. Welcome to Miami, the MIAO, the 305, where the action tonight is going to be as unpredictable as the weather. It just got done pouring here. It was raining hard. So we're going to get this show going before Mother Nature changes her mind again. Now, when I heard that YouTube and TikTok stars were going to be beating the hell out of each other in a boxing ring and not just talking tough to each other on social media, and it's going to happen in Miami, I said, sign me up. Okay, this is Social Gloves, Battle of the Platforms, live from Hard Rock Stadium, all right? They're going from making noise on their platforms to putting up, shutting up, and slugging it out right here in our ring. Now, we've got a crazy lineup of matches tonight, and these guys are fired up to prove themselves in the ring. Let's face it, they got a lot of other ways of making money besides getting punched in the face. Okay, they're legit athletes who've been training their asses off. Well, some of them. But this ain't no street fight. They got to play by the rules, same as the pros. Even yesterday's weigh-in was filled with fight drama, as it should have been. The bout between Ryland Storms and Tanner Fox has been scratched from tonight's card. That's right, canceled. Okay, coming up, we'll have an interview with Tanner to get his side of the story. Now, each fight is a sanctioned exhibition, judged and scored by experts, so I know we're going to see some really killer matchups tonight, all right? You don't want to miss a single bout, so order your pay-per-view live stream now at socialgloves.livebylive.com. Plus, we've got a dream team together to bring you all of tonight's battles. First, let's meet our expert ringside commentators. YouTube personality Keemstar, professional bare-knuckle boxer Paige Van Zant, and veteran boxing commentator, the coach himself, Jonathan Coachman. What's happening, people?
Charlemagne, it's great to be here. And if you would have told any of us 5 years ago that we'd have a night at Hard Rock Stadium between YouTubers and TikTokers, we probably would have told you were crazy. But if you have 1 million followers, you need not apply. That's on the low end tonight for all these huge social media stars. Now, we've got 7 fights on the docket. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to be watching tonight. 2 in our first 3 hours. We'll start with Ryan Johnson and Kale Siraj. Then Landon Mcbroom, the younger brother of Austin Mcbroom, will take on Biz Azalard. He's only 19 years of age. Tanner Fox, Ryland Storms, that will not happen tonight. We will hear from Tanner Fox on exactly why he is not fighting. Then FaZe Jarvis, Michael Lee, they will kick off the pay-per-view at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Then DDG and Nate Wyatt will go toe-to-toe. Then Deji and Vinny Hacker. Then in our co-main event of the evening, Kib taking on Taylor Holder, who has sparred with Canelo Alvarez. And then in our main event, 2 absolute megastars in Austin Mcbroom and Bryce Hall. So Keemstar, I want to start with you. These are normally the biggest stars in their own worlds, but tonight they throw that aside and they've got to step in here.
Well, it all goes down in that ring, and the one thing, it doesn't matter how big you are, how popular you are, if you go down in that ring, you are a meme.
We don't want to be a meme.
Absolutely not.
And we don't want to be a GIF either. And if there's anybody that knows about double duty as far as a big social media following and getting in the octagon, it would be Paige Van Zant. So what's going through the mind of these social media stars as they get set to duke it out?
Oh, absolutely. I get nervous. I'm a professional fighter. I go in there, and that's my main job. These guys, this is not their main job. They're stepping away from their career to throw down for their fans. It's absolutely amazing. I know they're nervous, so let's hope the nerves can settle and we can see some amazing fights tonight.
10 million, 20 million, 30 million followers for some. This is no joke, and we have you covered top to bottom. Right now, let's send it back to the TikTok locker room, and that's where Emily Austin is standing by. Emily, good evening.
Thanks, guys. All throughout the night, I'm going to be here in the TikTok locker room with all of our Team TikTok fighters. Ben, you're going up against Landon Mcbroom on Team YouTube. What do you think gives you the advantage going in?
Thank you, first of all. I want to say probably my reach. I'm taller than him. I'm younger than him. I think in boxing, a big thing is reach and height, and I think I have that. Well, I know I have that over him, so that's my advantage.
Bryce, there's been so much talk about your main event matchup with the other Mcbroom, Austin. What's your main strategy?
I'm just going in there to knock out an old guy.
Well, we've heard from Team TikTok. Now let's head over to the Team YouTube locker room with Marcos Villegas.
Thank you for that, Emily. Here with the Fighting Brothers Mcbroom. I know you guys are really big on family. You guys are having to do this, experience this together. What does this moment mean for you guys? And are you guys nervous for one another at all?
Got it. We're both not nervous at all. We've been training for the last 3-4 months.
going extra hard. Been in the gym doing 2-a-days. We're ready for this moment.
Exactly what he said. No, I'm not nervous at all. Like I said, I think I have the easiest opponent on the card, and I think I'm gonna have the quickest, easiest fight of the card.
You think you have the easier opponent than me?
We're like tied.
Okay.
I will say that.
Well, gentlemen, thank you so much. I know both of you guys are locked in for this. Good luck here tonight. Let's go ahead and take it over to Charlamagne the God in the live zone.
Everybody looks focused. Okay, our first bout of the night is right around the corner. We got Kale Suraj from TikTok and Ryan Johnston from YouTube. They're about to get into the ring and establish right from the get which platform will be the one to beat. All right, let's get the deep dive and analysis for this fight from our ringside team.
All right, Charlamagne, thank you very much. Now, I'm going to start with you on the Ryan Johnston side of it. He says, I just got to be me. He's coming all the way from Montreal, Canada. Kind of give us a little background on what we should expect tonight.
Well, there's a little controversy because he had to go through a qualifier with Nick Ireland, another YouTuber, and people were saying Nick might have won. So he's going to have to prove in this ring tonight that he deserved the spot by walking away with a W.
He told us that he's been training his butt off for Kale Suraj, and I'm going to come over to you because Kale is known for dancing. He's known for his skits, but you got to put that aside here tonight. Am I right, Paige?
Absolutely. I mean, there's an element of dance and movement and athleticism that does work in the boxing ring, but you got to put that aside. When you're getting punched in the face, all of your athleticism can go out the window. If you don't have a game plan going into this, we could see some guys in trouble. So I'm hoping they all trained, they have an idea of what they're going in there to do, and they all perform to the best of their ability.
We have star power everywhere tonight. You've already seen Charlamagne the God. You've already seen Paige and Keemstar. We've got Michael Buffer here tonight. And we also have Fuzi, who's going to be doing our ring announcing. But for now, let's send it back to Charlamagne the God.
That's right. Now, I know it's not a lot of rules on YouTube and TikTok, but we got rules tonight, okay? Each of tonight's matchups are comprised of 5 2-minute rounds with 3 ringside judges scoring on a 10-point must system. Standing 8 count is in effect, and fighters cannot be saved by the bell, plus the 3 knockdown rule. Only the referee can stop the fight. Now, they say a fighter's first chance to intimidate an opponent is with their big entrance. Let's see who brings it right out of the gate. And to make that happen, please welcome our official ring announcer, YouTube star, and a fighter himself, Fuzi. Take it away.
Miami, how y'all feeling today? For our first bout of the night, representing Team TikTok, Kale Suraj!
Everybody at ringside, but the closer he gets to the ring, Keemstar, the more nervous he's going to get.
Well, he looks pretty confident right now. Cowboy Kale, he's from the country. Expect some haymakers.
I'm super excited for it tonight because we literally, Paige, have no idea what we're going to expect. And right now, I'm not sure Kale knows what to expect.
No, and that's the thing. Going into these fights, you know, these guys, we don't know what to expect. You can typically tell a fighter's style about their past fights, the past experiences. We absolutely don't know what's going to happen. Maybe an even bigger star will be born tonight. A fighter that's going to be a star. We could see it.
Yeah, we're going to have to see this one. I'm super, super excited. I'll tell you this about this kid, Cal. He said that he just started training a week ago. Is he joking? Is that the truth? We're about to find out.
And now, representing Team YouTube, Ryan Johnston!
brother of YouTuber Catherine Paez, who is the wife of Austin Mcbroom. Team, there are so many family dynamics that are happening here tonight, and it starts in our very first fight.
Yeah, I mean, that was part of the controversy with this. They were saying he was the brother-in-law of Austin Mcbroom. Is that why he won the qualifier? Like I said before, I mean, he's going to have to go in and show that he absolutely deserves a spot in this ring tonight.
What an incredible scene here with the Native American dancers that are leading Ryan out. This is fun.
This is absolutely amazing. Like, this is inspiring. This is what gives you goosebumps. We're preparing for battle. He's got his warriors with him, and I'm excited to see what happens. I can definitely tell he looks like he was prepared for a fight.
And some of these YouTube and TikTok stars have bigger entourages than DJ Khaled, let's be honest.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know if you've seen the weigh-in, but it went down with those sponsors.
Over 2 million followers on YouTube. And if you thought you were going to tune in tonight, and by the way, this first hour is free. Welcome to everybody. Pay-per-view, top of the hour at 8 p.m. Eastern. If you thought that these YouTubers and TikTokers were not going to take this seriously, you would be mistaken. Because you wouldn't know, Paige, that these are not seasoned fighters by the way they're reacting to the moment.
These guys are taking every second of the moment, and that's the thing. They're used to pressure. They're used to fame. So that element, the nerves are taken away. Now all they have to focus on is fighting.
All right, Keem, when you look at Ryan Johnson, what do you see in his face? What do you see in his eyes?
Well, I can tell you this. He has an amazing haircut. I don't know if you've seen this going in, but he's got an amazing cut. I don't know who did that, but I hope he tipped the barber.
This is a man who at the age of 20 was completely blind. He had a very difficult eye disease. He had a surgery and then miraculously was able to see again.
Unbelievable to come back from something like that and then be in the ring boxing someone.
Oh, it's absolutely commendable just to overcome something like that and be where he is today. It's absolutely amazing.
All right, Paige, let's take a look at the tail of the tape for our opening contest here tonight in Miami. And you see the ages 28 and 23. The heights are very similar. What do you make of this matchup?
You know what? There's a slight reach advantage to Ryan Johnson. Let's see if he uses that. Let's see if he's been practicing enough to capitalize on a slight reach advantage. Other than that, I see the tail of the tape virtually identical when it comes down to fight-wise.
Okay, now from a social media standpoint, when you look at the followers, how seriously do the followers take this tonight?
Oh, they're taking it super serious. I mean, if you're going and subbing to someone, if you're a fan of someone, you want to see your hero win. One thing I think we can expect from Cal is he's going to be rushing this whole time. So the reach might not matter. Or maybe it will.
Five rounds. There's only 2 minutes. Paige, they don't have the normal 3 minutes to get ready for just getting into it tonight. It's got to be from the jump.
Well, they don't. And in the UFC, it's 5-minute rounds. Here in boxing, typically it's 3-minute rounds. They're doing 2-minute rounds, which I can expect that they're going to be at a full sprint pace, right? This is a sprint. This isn't a marathon. They got 5 minutes or 5 rounds of 2 minutes of action to sprint here. And let's see if their cardio can hold it up.
We're having a slight delay as there's been some issues, as you can see, with the headgear that the fighters will wear tonight. Because it's an exhibition, because it is amateur, they will wear headgear tonight. As a competitor, would you like to have the headgear or not?
You know what? I would be okay with this because this is actually wrestling headgear. This is not boxing headgear.
I thought something was wrong because I've seen the boxing headgear and you can't even see the fighter anymore. I mean, this is nice. I like this.
You know what? And I hope this is only going to protect their ears at this point. But for us as fans, I do like this. This is going to make a more exciting matchup. We're going to see a little bit more action of their faces and everything without the huge boxing headgear on.
Ryan Johnson, he says he's very spiritual. He's very family oriented. You could just see him over there in the corner, now in the middle of the ring.
And through all this moment, and in fights, you're going to have weird layups like this. You forget your mouth guard. You forget to take an earring out. This moment still can make or break the fighter. Are your nerves going to stay? Are you going to lose that adrenaline dump? You can adrenaline dump before the fight even begins. So let's hope that even through all of this, everybody's keeping their energy up and they're staying focused, not losing sight of what they're supposed to do.
And Kim, you got to understand, these are not, when Paige says they can adrenaline dump very quickly, they're not used to this. And a seasoned fighter would be, but they're not, so they come out ready to go, and then they got to wait a little bit.
Yep. Well, I mean, I hope we see action right away. I did talk to Ryan in the elevator at the hotel, and I asked him about the fight, and he said it's all about the experience. So he was calm, collected, and he feels very confident tonight.
Well, you can see Kale Siraj still working on that headgear.
Hopefully this just builds the anticipation for the fans, everybody tuning in. We're about to get live to some amazing action kicking off here on the free portion.
All right, so we're also, you can see the gloves, 16 ounces. There's always different weights of gloves. What do you make of the heaviness of the gloves?
Absolutely. So I am a professional bare knuckle boxer. That means I go in, no gloves on. I have nothing to protect my hands. It's just your fists. 16-ounce gloves is huge. They're going to be able to hit each other extremely hard, and they're not going to take a lot of damage on their head or their faces. So I think that's going to allude to more action, right? The punches aren't going to hurt as bad. It's not going to be as